Hi everyone, the Steam Next Fest is here and it's time to take a look at all the demos that's available. Probably not all of them, a few of them. Some of them that I really enjoy. First one that comes to the shopping block is Feastopia, a really cute management simulator where you are building a city to support this Django in the left-hand corner. I just noticed he has two mouths. I'm confused, what the hell? But it kind of makes sense because he eats a lot. So yeah, we're gonna jump into a new game here and I'm gonna show you what this is all about. The land area has expanded. You'll need to explore the unknown. We have a few different starting abilities right here. So reach 40 contentment gauge to win. These are all of the requirements of the map itself. I will go through all of this as we get into the game. We're gonna play on the Sunlit Jungle today. Coal, Thyme Hunter, or Fruit Tree Crafting. Let's do Fruit Tree Crafting. I think that makes sense. During heat waves, producing apples from orchard groves also have a chance to yield some oranges. You know how that works sometimes. You grow an apple, you'll get an orange. Other times it's a lemon. Who knows? We'll take some modifiers with us, which is some free onions, some free blueberries, and some free apple juice before the game starts. And here we are. Welcome to the lovely game of Feastopia. We have a few different things that changes here. It's a scorching sun at the moment, so there's a heat wave and efficiency in mines. Kinda suck. We also have a strength building at the moment, which means our residents are more healthy. And then we have the starting effects that we selected, as well as the sunny weather. As opposed to the Eastern Europe right now, where it just rains constantly. Welcome, your new contract awaits. This time you'll face even more challenges. I did go through the tutorial just before this as well, so I have a decent understanding of what is needed here. As long as you finish the mission I give you, keep Django happy, will be a walk in the park. Sounds very good. So this is our Django. Django is an egg at the moment. He will eventually wake up and crack out of said egg. This will happen after 5 minutes, and by then he will start asking us for food. And we need to provide. If we provide the right food and food that he enjoys, and also provides the victory condition of 40 points, we have won. If we do not do what he would like us to do and keep our citizens unhappy, he will be unhappy and eventually will fail. Top left-hand corner we have a few different controls. And same thing in the middle down here, all of the building controls are available. Bottom left we have the kind of effects that's currently available. And that's about it. We're gonna go through each of the blueprints and the recipes and the grace powers as we unlock them. Before we do anything else, one of the large parts of this game is to produce enough planks so we can continue building. If you run out of planks, you can't build anything anymore. And that's not very good, is it? We're gonna get some labor dwellings. This is using planks, however, so before we do that, I'm gonna make sure that we can produce planks. You usually want to find a spot that is kind of empty on everything else, so this place I think looks pretty good for planks. If we bump him down right there, we're gonna need a storehouse, which I'm gonna slap down right here. And we're gonna build a road going to and from said location. And therefrom we are also going to have to produce the actual planks. So we just slap down a plank production facility right there. And that goes around the place. Next up, we're gonna need some workers for this. Labor dwellings. We'll be bringing in residents that will do the labor for us. Just like in real life, I don't like to work myself, so make other people do it for me. And these can eventually be upgraded as well, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool, kind of fine, kind of fun, kind of nice, kind of everything. To be honest, 4 people, that should probably be fine. We'll get some roads for them. And these guys do want to have a few different things. They would like to have an alfresco eater, they would like a market, and they like to have more food. So start out getting food is from the pantry. Used to store food can be used to meet the demand of the alfresco eatery. So if you plonk that guy down right here, he doesn't fit there. What a buffoon. Let's put him there then. And then we can do a little road right there. And we're gonna have our alfresco eater out on the backside of this or over here. Maybe we'll go right here. I think that looks pretty darn good. Next up, we need a market and we need way more food available. We can select food for them to eat through the alfresco market. Right here, it's the eatery. And we'll just select all of them and they will eventually munch down on the free food that we brought with us. They also would like a market. This provides resources for the town so they can happily go about their business, which we will do right there. Bring in the road and everyone is all of a sudden happy, which is very nice. We have nobody who doesn't have a work right now. Not really an issue, do you think? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. They're all busy, they're all working. It is perfectly fine. All right. We have a big exclamation mark right here. These are the different tasks that we have. This is kind of providing content gauge for the most part. So this is kind of how you finish the mission. We're gonna get 20 laborers before we can continue with anything else. So let's get some more housing on here. And we should be able to get them people living where they need to be living. I kind of messed this up, didn't I? Let's delete that part and let's get you going all the way down to there. Very nice. Very, very nice. So a few more houses we need. It looks like there is 2 people in each house. So if we get a few more of these, once we have the planks for it, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. So we're producing logs over here. They are being brought to this place to produce planks. And we're using said planks to build houses. We have the number 5 here clearly screaming at us for our blueprints. There is sort of a card system to this. So as you complete the different tasks, you get new cards that you are able to select in between. We're gonna get the cloth hold right here. Allow us to produce towels from, I think that is wool. We can also get a mill for flour or a hospital. The scent of herbs drifts through the air. The ancient healing symbols mark this place as one of care and recovery. We don't care. We want a mill. Please give me flour. And we can make a cake. Hold on. A cake tower with flour and eggs? I mean, how do you say no to that? That doesn't work. Outputting sugar and wine vinegar from a spicery or a saucing kitchen that can make black pepper sauce, mayonnaise, blueberry jam, or a coal yard. Coal is crucial fuel source for workshops and households alike, powering much of the town's industry and daily life. Let's just get the coal yard. That sounds like a baseline good thing to have. In the meantime, cemetery, a quiet resting ground where spirits of the deceased whisper of bygone pasts. We'll go with the cemetery. Let's go. Let's go. I don't think we have anything really to make out of the flour that we got. But that's fine. That's fine. And our Django is here. Look at him. Ah, he's so cute. Look at that boy. He's really hungry though. You can see it on him. Look at those eyes. How do you not feed that? How do you not feed that? We're gonna need to provide ourselves with some potatoes for him to be happy. We can also build more than that and make cake. He really likes cake. But it's not gonna happen. We're also gonna need some cucumbers, so let's get to that. If we go into our agriculture right here, we can start with our crop fields. These will be able to produce everything that we need. So one of you, let's make potatoes and let's fill up as much as we can. There we go. That's potatoes for you. If we get a little bit more planks, just looks like we have some planks on the way right here. We can get another crop field, and this is going to make cucumbers. And again, it's gonna be just perfect like that. So each of these fields are producing for the actual main building. This is nothing really new. You've seen this before. That is working exactly the way you would expect it to. All right, so now we need to select food that we would like to offer to this guy. We're gonna start with low value food, and we will continue getting more and more happy beaver food for him as we continue. Could get some more laborers as well. We do have at least enough for one house, maybe two, maybe three. No, 3 is too much. We can't push it, okay? We have our 20 laborers. Let's be happy with it. And we got our first little contentment gauge marked as well. Really good. Cultivating vegetables. We're already making the cucumbers, so that will automatically finish. The contentment gauge is how we win the game. We need to get 40 even victory points, not 50. And as we continue playing, there's a few different ways that we can get more victory points as well. So things like events, different active effects, and of course whatever we feed this hungry guy with can also make us very happy. Let's get some cucumbers on here. That will be pretty good. We are making more and more of those. Any upgrades here? Ooh, we can make a brewery. Or we could make a button. Do you want a button? No, let's get the brewery. I'm all for drinking. That's healthy for you. And outputting blueberries with the orchard. That seems pretty good. Tavern could be interesting as well, but I think we're gonna go with the orchard groove. That would be okay as well. We have some clay here and we have some mushrooms. Let's see. The mill. Crops are ground into fine flour. Okay. We could do that. Let's get the mill on here. And let's get another one of our crop fields. I think we should be able to use this guy to make wheat. Yes. And that will go just right here. Just like that. He is complaining because production has been halted due to what exactly? Insufficient workers. We need more people. More people. Come on, people. Let's get in, people. One more house. And let's take a look. If we want to upgrade you guys, what do you want? You would like to have some work uniforms. You would like some lilacs, and you would like some firewood. So firewood we should be able to provide at least. And that will come from the wood shed. So let's start by getting said firewood going. Do I want it here or do I want it like that? I probably want it like this actually. That should be fine. You are probably complaining because we don't have enough workers. Yes. We could actually pause these guys. And none of these need to work anymore. That way you should have a few workers, no? Come on, buddy. Auto allocate, yeah. But why are you not allocating? Buddy, work. I don't have anyone to allocate. That is unfortunate. None of these are working, I hope. Yeah, you are still keeping people at work. Why? Stop, we need them here. Higher priority equals higher number. Okay, so you are literally turned off. Stop working. Go here. There we go. Now we are producing a little bit of the firework. Lilacs. How do we produce a lilac? From a greenhouse. So agriculture, greenhouse. And we have what we need for that already. So we're just gonna plonk that down over here. Just like that. And again, we're gonna need some more people. You can auto-allocate people, or you can select yourself how you would like to allocate people. I'm gonna start by adding some manually for now. Just to see if we can get... How many people do you need? Come on, buddy. You have 5 people. I don't need 5 people. 2 people is fine. 2 people is fine. There we go. And then we put a few people into here. And that will produce lilac for these. Next up, we're gonna need clothes. Clothes is going to be an interesting one to build. We're gonna need a lot of things for clothes, if I'm not mistaken. So the tailor is producing the clothes. So let's start by placing down the tailor. He can go right there. And you need wool, which comes from sheep. And sheep you are producing through the stockyard. If I am not completely mistaken, which, let's face it, I'm a YouTuber. I'm usually not wrong. That's how this works. So let's do that. Let's pause your production. Let's bring you down to 0. Bring you down to 0. And let's bring you down to 0 as well. Just so we can get to this going, I would like to be able to start upgrading some houses. That will increase our productivity. Which is pretty good. So... oh, right. Sorry. You actually need a... Do you need anything? Stockyard. Missing raw materials. Production has been halted. Oh, you need lamps. Of course. Of course. There's more to this production scheme than just that. Apparently you actually need to produce the actual livestock as well. You can't just place down a one guy and think that's fine. No, of course not. Of course not. You're gonna have to actually produce stuff here. What do you think this is? Freedom House? No. There we go. Let's get to those going. We're currently up to 42 people living in this city, which is kind of cool, to be honest. We just finished the cucumber production. And we can get a merchant guild hall. Okay, establish some trade. But in the first place, let's get this set up, everything again. I do believe as we continue, we should be seeing more and more people moving in. So, yeah, lilac is coming together. Still do not have any clothes, but that is, or clothes, that is fine. We are starting to produce livestock, which will go to here to become wool. And hopefully, eventually, we should be seeing everything go together. So there's the wool done. And Yango, why are you not eating, dude? I have so much food for you. And you're just sitting there? No, 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 no. Django's menu is completed. There you go. Django is happy. We have offered him the food that he would like. And we still have some minutes left to go. So we get a reward blueprint right here. And at the moment we are at 4.17. More upgrades. Do we go with the tavern filled with laughter and chat? I think we do. Let's go with the tavern. Tavern seems good. Apiary. Stew house. Mushrooms could be interesting. We also have the tailors, but yeah, no. Let's go with the stew house. I think that makes sense. And we don't have a brickyard yet. I'm guessing we're gonna need that eventually, so let's just get the brickyard going. That will be worth it. Ah, we can put food into this to explore uncharted lands. Very cool. Box bunny. Okay, so I can put planks into that to get... And it is... Okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't think we need that right now. Tavern. Increase workers' happiness after construction. Could be cool. Place that right here and let's get this connected. That way everyone is happy. Still no clothes. Clothes is coming out right here. So we should see our first houses starting to get some upgrades available to them. Anytime now. I do believe. Do people move in and have work everywhere? Yes. But not fully. We still miss a few people every now and then. Population is declining. Check dwellings for resource shortages or other city issues. What are we missing here? What are we missing, good people? Total happiness. Health. Requirements until increase. Need a well and I need soap. I have none of it. Can we give you some more food, maybe? What if I offer you more food, people? Here you go. Eat some potatoes and some cucumbers as well. And maybe they will be happy at that point. Maybe they'll be happy. Complete this action will grant wish fruit. Completing this action will grant wish fruit 0. Not sure what that means. Skipping grants extra wish fruit rewards. They are only awarded upon final victory. Okay. I think we'll wait. We'll see if we can get some more people to move in. It seems like we just managed to do that. Ooh, we can get the cake tower. That could be interesting. Didn't we get a health thingy? No, but we should build a merchant guild. So let's get that going. They did ask us to do that, so we will do that. I'm not that tyrannical. We can absolutely do that. So that's the merchant guild built. Very good. Next up, we're gonna gather some mushrooms. How do we gather mushrooms? We need something to gather mushrooms with. Gathering hut seems very, very, very relevant, to be honest. We have mushrooms there. What are these? That is clay. Not really relevant for us. We're gonna need mushrooms. I think we only have one place with mushrooms, so it's gonna be this place. It's gonna be you. Oh, it's gotta be you. Okay. Seems good. Let's do that. Let's get that guy going. And eventually we should hopefully get some people over here. House maintenance. I know how houses work, please. Get out of here. Why are you complaining? Production halted. Who is complaining about that? You are currently paused. Let's continue your work. Livestock is working. These guys are working. I think you are paused, so let's continue your work. All of these are now working as well. Alright, I paused a lot of things for a while there. Production is halted. Why? Insufficient workers. But we do get some upgrades now, so we should be able to get a bit more people to move in here. We can also use the upgrade tool right here to upgrade multiples at the same time. And we can now hold significantly more people in one house, which is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, if you ask myself. Now they want hats, they want towels, and they want a church. Church seems very, very easy to make. How do we make a church? Fire ward, equipped with fire engines. Quiet resting grounds where spirits of the deceased whispers the bygone past. Is that what this is needing? Let's get our upgrade instead. Let's get our upgrade. The tailors. Upgrading the tailors unlocks the ability to craft hats. I think the hospital is what we would like here. So let's get the hospital on here, and we can take said hospital and just put it down on the corner over here. I think that should be pretty good. They will be able to connect there. And he is happy with all the food he gets. Look at that. Look at that. What a happy Django. And now he is on activity, which is pretty fine. We're gonna have to provide him with quite some food in a little bit here. Sausage hatch. Okay, or maple log. Timber yard. Okay. Upgrading the timber yard grants 2 bonus maple logs for every 10 logs harvested. Sure. Let's go. Carpenter's workshop. Upgrade to the tailor for hats. We need hats right now, so let's get those. We are gonna need buttons for our hats, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get the carpenter's workshop upgrade as well. So he's now super happy. Our Django is absolutely killing it. But I don't know what the production is halted says here. What production is halted? What's that all about? What's that all about? And why do we not have people moving in? Population. Please get us more population. Maybe we can get some towels. Having some towels is probably good. Other than that, I feel like we're doing okay, right? I feel like we're doing okay. Cuisine. Do we get the cake tower? Chiffon cake? Not sure. Merchant Guild Hall. We can buy gunpowder. Wild. Wild. Okay, how are we doing? Still very low on, like, everything. Oh, we're completely out of food. Please eat onions if you want it. Yeah, do we do anything with our grain at the moment? I don't think we are. Can we produce grain into anything? Oh. What you doing? Efficiency of orchard grooves plus 20%. Yes, please. Thank you. Should we build one of them then? If we need food, then orchard grooves is a good way of getting more food. Let's get you on there. Let's go orchards this way. Can I get a road through here? No. So let's get... Yeah, let's just get the orchard on here. Do we want... I think blueberry is something that we can produce later on. Or produce with later on. So let's make sure we get some blueberries on here. We allow them to actually eat blueberries as well, which is nice. But we don't have any workers at the moment. Do we lower the amount of artisans here? And lower the amount of artisans here. And maybe we can get some people to move in here? No? No, that's not an option. Well, that's unfortunate. Total 55. 12 happiness. 2 strength. Planks halted because insufficient materials. That's to be expected. I think mushrooms are now being produced. Yes. Can we have them eat mushrooms, maybe? No, they do not want to eat mushrooms. Oh. What's up, buddy? He's so cute. Happiness of labors, +5. Good to see, good to see. Patience, and we have a few corpses. We need a burial ground. I forgot about that. Let's see. We can get... I don't think this takes any workers. So we can just take the cemetery. And let's place that over here somewhere. Actually, having it right next to yeah, having it right next to the cemetery might be a little bit macabre, if you ask me. Yeah, let's just go here, I guess. That'll be fine. It keeps lilacs as upkeep. We're gonna need to produce a lot more food, as you can tell. Lot more food, buddy. Way more food. We are at least producing, it's just slow. It's just slow. We just got a wish list as well. So this is the kind of specific requests from the Django. So what do we want to have? Reach a total of 500 exports. Make milk and carrots. I don't have carrots, so that's gonna be hard. Have 30 artisans and have senior chefs present in town. I don't have chefs, but I think we can make it. So let's select that one. What else do you want? Onions. I can't make onions. We can make coffee beans. And we can make oranges. Or... yeah. We can absolutely make oranges. That's fine. Let's get oranges on here as well. So, chefs. We can usually get those through some of this production right here. Do we have said production for chefs? Maybe we don't. Stew house. We might not. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I messed up. Smoke curls. Cake towers. Yeah, maybe that was a failure, huh? Alright, let's get some coffee beans then. If nothing else. At least we can get... cook's quarters. That's what we were looking for. I knew it was in there. I just couldn't find it. So like that. Yoink that on there. And I think this should be making chefs, right? So if we go... cook's quarters... I don't know how many lives in each of these. Where do you actually, like, go? And why are you not considered senior chefs? Help! So we need them to have somewhere to work as well, which should be... residence for junior chefs. Meeting housing demands increases the maximum population. Happiness and health. Ensuring resistance. Yeah, okay, I know. But how do I make better food for you guys? Is that coming from here, maybe? From the eatery? I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. Ooh, people want a tavern. We can build a tavern. I just realized. Yeah, let's get a tavern on here. Let's get the tavern on here. Can I get the tavern on this place? Yeah, I can. That will be pretty good. Upkeep is beer. We are able to produce beer through the brewery. So we'll just slap that down right there. We're gonna have issues with production, but we at least get a use for all of the wheat that we have, which I think is actually quite a bit. 70 wheat at the moment. We also have a lot of lambs. Do we want to make something else than just this at the moment? Could make like lamb meat, I guess. That could be an option. Anything else we have? We have a lot of clothes. You're trying to make hats, right? Yes. And for that we need buttons. How the hell do we make buttons? Help. Tailor's cloth. Cloth hall. We can make this actually. Towels is one of the things that people want to have. So let's get that on the old to-do list. That also needs wool. Oh no, we have fire. No. Help! Help! I have never seen a fire before. Each firewood is... Okay, build a firewood. Go fix it. Trained firefighters are on standby here when a fire breaks out. Go! Go! Oh no, this is bad. It's gonna all burn down. This is catastrophic. Oh no. Oh no. They're not gonna like this. They're not gonna like this. It's spreading as well. This is bad. This is bad. Please fire. I don't know what we're waiting for. Preparing? No. You need to go now. It's burning right now. They're literally killing our houses. Go now. Hello? What if I speed up time? Maybe the fire doesn't speed up, but these guys do. Oh, here they go. Here they go. Look at that. Firefighters on the way. Please put out the fire. Ah, this is all burning to the ground, dude. What a fucking shit show. What a shit show. And they can't even kill the flames, dude. Kill the flames already. Oh no, it's all burning to the ground. This is catastrophic. No. My lovely city. We did so well. We did so well, and it's all just burning down. Look at this. This is crazy. God damn it. It's all burning down. All of it. Houses trashed, everything trashed. Well, with my whole town burning down, I guess it's time to end this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're interested in Feastopia, there will be a link in the description down below. Hopefully you'll do a little bit better than I have. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this, we will cover more of the Next Fest demos in the coming videos. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you do enjoy this, then a like always helps the algorithm. So fire has happened. And I'm not happy about it.